YouTube family. Nothing has changed since the last upload. I still go by the original Grown B. And today I got some Injustice gameplay for you guys. I'm using Batman on my favorite game mode, Poisoned, where they pretty much take a little bit of my health away each second. And I basically have to defeat my opponent as quickly as possible because not only are they going to fight back, but I'm sitting there constantly losing health. Um, and I'm using this specific gameplay because I like to use gameplays that are relevant to the gameplay, the commentary that I'm going to do. I don't like to do stuff like, put something like a popular game up, you know, and then talk about something like, I don't know, Barack Obama. I think that's stupid. And I think it's kind of like, I think it's an exploit that a lot of other YouTubers use. They'll just throw a Call of Duty gameplay in the background and just, I don't know, talk about something that has nothing to do with the gameplay, and not necessarily just the gameplay specifically, but putting like something like a Call of Duty gameplay up and then talking about Britney Spears' latest whatever. I mean, you could do that in a vlog or whatever. I feel like people just kind of use the game and the game's popularity and stuff just to get views. So what I do is I usually try to put a specific gameplay up that's relevant or somewhat relevant to the topic. And today I'm going to be kind of just talking about superheroes. This might turn into a ramble, but I'm going to try to keep some type of structure to it. I know there's certain things that I definitely want to hit, but we're going to be mainly focusing on television shows versus movies as far as superheroes and the characters that you get to see. I'm saying that because nowadays, the movies are dominated by superheroes, DC, Marvel characters, and even just regular supernatural characters like the guys of Chronicle. The movies have been dominated by that. We're not really. A lot of the blockbuster movies aren't just random dramas anymore. A lot of the blockbuster, crazy good movies that are making a ton of money. Those are like the movies like Dark Knight Rises, the X-Men, the new X-Men that just came out a few days ago. I can't remember. I'm so far behind on my movies, guys. I haven't seen Captain America 2. I have not seen Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I have not seen that new X-Men, and I plan to see Godzilla. I'm gonna try to knock out Captain America and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in the same day, sometime this week. Spend like $15 at Studio Movie Grill, and I'm gonna try to do that. But I'm so far behind on my movies. But like I was saying, the movies, they're so dominated by those characters, the superheroes, because live action has gotten so much better, special effects have gotten so much better, and people want to go, and especially since now all the movies are kind of interconnected and interrelated, and I think it builds a special, stronger connection with the viewer. I whoop Catwoman's ass right here. I knew that once you let Catwoman get going, she is like damn near impossible to beat because her combos, along with Nightwing's combos, are just like damn. So I just went try to beat her as quickly as possible, and as soon as she starts to get a few hits in on me, the match gets relatively close because it's poisoned. But anyway, like I was saying, I told you it's gonna be a lot of rambling. But people feel a stronger connection because not only is it a series, not only is it Captain America 1, Captain America 2, and those two movies are intertwined, but now Captain America 1, Captain America 2, Iron Man 2 and 3, Thor 1 and 2, they're all connected. And then we got the Avengers, we got this Guardians of the Galaxy coming out. It's just, I think that just naturally builds a stronger and more powerful experience for the viewer, especially how Marvel likes to throw those end credit scenes at the end of their movies. So it's amazing what they've been able to do in the film industry so far in the last decade or so with these movies. But here's the thing I wanted to really talk about. I watched I started watching Arrow on Netflix a few weeks ago. And I went through the first season in I think a couple of weeks, and that is one of the best television shows that I have seen in an extremely long time. And not because it's just a superhero thing, and not because I just, I'm a natural nerd that just likes superhero shit, but I genuinely feel like the scripting, the writers, the actors, for the most part. I'm not particularly fond of the lead actor, but I just think that they did an amazing job of perfectly balancing drama with real action, with and staying true to who the character is, yet making it their own at the exact same time. It's a great show. I haven't had a show where I mean I was literally I watched that show. You know how normally shows kind of die out within the last 2 minutes, and you just kind of you really stop paying attention after the last 2 minutes. No, I was literally eyes glued to the screen to the very last minute, mainly because I just they always threw something in that last minute that said, "Yo ass better be here next week to see what the hell's about to go down." And I never really had to because I wasn't watching them I wasn't watching them weekly. I was watching it on Netflix, and then I went and I found a little site online where I could watch all of season 2, basically in a row. So I pretty much could watch them as many times as I wanted to. I forced myself not to watch certain episodes because I knew, I'm gonna run out of shit to watch. I gotta cherish it for at least, a little bit. So, it was that good of a show. And there were 23 episodes in each season. I'd say about 20 of them had an absolutely perfect ending to make you say, damn, what are they going to think of next? And they had so many plot twists, so many what the fuck moments, so many things that just made you, and even when one thing was resolved, you think, oh wow, this finally got resolved. There's not going to be as much drama in the show. Nope, they're throwing in something new to replace what they just solved. It's a fantastic show. So after I watched season 1, before I found that second website, I went to try to see if I could watch it online, and they didn't have all the episodes online. But then I caught a glimpse of another show by the same creators. They are starting a show called The Flash. Same network, same people. I think. I'm not sure if it's like the exact same director or whatever, but it's all in the same universe. Barry Allen had appeared on the Arrow, and he's basically getting his own show. If you don't know Barry Allen, it's The Flash. And I'm very, very, very excited about that. Because as cool as Arrow is, as cool as that show was, as great as that show was, Arrow's not really one of my favorite characters. The Flash, however, is my second favorite DC character of all time behind Batman. I particularly like Wally West, but Barry Allen, I just like the Flash and his character in general. So I'll have a better connection to that show than than the Arrow. So I'm hoping that they can have the same type of drama, the same type of scripting, the same plot twist and all that in the new show Arrow. Then I started thinking, you know what? I'd love to have a Batman show like this. But then I was like, you know what? You don't necessarily need a Batman show like this. We have the Batman movies. And with the new Batman vs Superman coming out, I was thinking, man, how could they tie this Arrow universe and this Flash universe that we've got going on here? How could they tie that into those movies? Then I started to think, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe they should just forget all about that. Not even attempt that. I mean, I know it's probably it's not really the same creators or anything, so I mean, it's highly unlikely that would even happen. But I started to think, you know what? What is better? Having a great trilogy like Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, or having a fantastic television show that extends 3, 4, 5 seasons, and you're getting 45-minute episodes every week. And I'm starting to feel like if they could do it right, if it could be really, really good, I think I might rather see a Batman show similar to that Arrow show and just get 45 minutes worth of that content every single week rather than just 3 hours or so of it, once every couple of years, like how the movies come out every few years. You get a new 2.5 hour or so, addition to your storyline. And that's just kind of what I started thinking about. That show, the shit. What is it? What is it called? Because it ties into the Avengers and their universe. Agents of Shield. I figured they could kind of do something like that too, with this new Batman versus Superman movie that's coming out pretty soon and all that. But I don't know. But my real question is, what do y'all think is better? Having multiple seasons of a great show that you're gonna see, you're gonna get it once every week. You're gonna get about an hour of it every week, and you're gonna get basically more content over 3 to 4 seasons than you would going and watching a 3 hour, two or three 2 hour movies that expand over a few years in time. So I'm just trying to get y'all's opinion. Don't get me wrong. I love great movies like Captain America 2, series like that. But that Arrow show really got me hooked, and I'd like to see something else like it. So y'all get in that comment box. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all later.